When it comes to dedication, you'd be hard-pressed to find a group that's as dedicated, or dare I say obsessed, as Tribes fans. And with the pending release of Tribes Vengeance, the community is chomping at the bit for more, which is where Tribal Wars 2004 comes in. And of course, we were on hand for all the action.
Tribal Wars 2004 is a bi-coastal event. It's basically a whole bunch of game players coming together to play Tribes 1, 2, and Tribes Vengeance Beta together and compete with each other.
It's run by some of the fans. This year it's in both Los Angeles and Washington, D.C. There's about 700 people across the country in the two lands, and they get together for 3.5 days and play Tribes.
Everybody's really excited to play Tribes Vengeance. That was one of the main reasons everybody came. So far, the feedback is really good.
Vengeance is really cool. It's got a lot of elements from both Tribes 1 and Tribes 2 that I like a lot, as well as a feel of newness, stuff we haven't seen before.
Most everybody's playing with the grappling hook because that's the main new feature.
A lot of people are playing around with it. There are ways to sort of exploit it and make it more useful or less useful, and they're starting to discover some of those.
The grappling hook on some of the maps, you can see the guys playing, kind of feel like Spider-Man at some of the maps, and it's really tough to get used to, but I think it's going to be one of the neatest weapons in the game.
The grappling hook brings so much to the game because Tribes is all about freedom of movement. Skiing and jetpacking was always in the original 2 games, and with the addition of the grappling hook, it just adds a whole new dynamic to how you can play it, and it's just been the absolute best new feature in my opinion. tribalwar.com is the main website run by a team of volunteers.
Tribal War is our #1 fan site and has been for a very long time. They've got about 15,000 members, of which in a 1-month period about 6,000 of them will post on the forums. And it's a really great community. They've been around since Tribes 1. They've been around all through Tribes 2. They provided us with forum support all during the development of Tribes Vengeance.
Developers are great. They hang out on tribalwar.com. They have been really communicative with the community throughout the development process. As soon as it was announced first on Tribal War, and then since then they've been posting on the forums, answering questions, showing off new screenshots, movies, everything they can to really involve the community in the development process. It's been great.
They've been totally working with everybody in the community from day one. They've been putting out forum questions and votes and holding focus groups and taking everybody's suggestions and feelings about all the die-hard Tribes players, all the old school Tribes players, and the new Tribes players. And then they find the middle ground and go, hey, how's this going to balance our game? And they're doing a pretty damn good job.
I think Tribes, it's kind of like a cult rock band. You know, it's one of those things where there's a small group of people that played it, and the group got bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's still that core group of people just who love the game, and people keep coming back to it. I mean, I still play Tribes 1. It's been out 6 years. People just keep coming back to just because of the gameplay.
Well, there's people behind me that are still playing Tribes 1. That's not because they don't have a great machine. They might have a Pentium 3.4 with a X800 card in it. They're still playing Tribes 1 because for them, it's the best game ever.